Hi guys, glad to see you here. And today we'll try to understand a lot of Slavic languages. Seven of them. Polish language, a Czech language, Bulgarian, Slovenian, Belarusian, and two more. I already forgot all the facts. Let's get started and we'll see what happened, alright? And before we start, push a like button, please subscribe to my channel. We will create like the greatest community ever. Or not, again. So, let's go.
How you pronounce our then?
Hodina.
That's a year in Serbian.
That would be so confusing.
So does it sound similar to you?
No, not even.
Okay, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Alexey. I was born in Belarus, so my mother language is Russian. I learned Belarusian at school, but I actually don't know that. I can understand, but I can't speak. And I learned Polish, and I have Ukrainian roots. That's all what we've got.
In Russia, no, not at all.
The country speak English in daily life. It depends where you are. So in Thailand, all the time.
I feel like in Serbia, people speak pretty good English because most of the movies and like the dramas that you watch on TV are subtitled. I think people kind of are exposed to it from a very young age. It's also the second language that people mostly learn at school.
The same for Russians, but a lot of Russians don't know English like at all.
Almost everyone I know in Serbia speaks pretty good English, yeah.
Yeah, I think in Czech it's...
Majority of people with whom I was at school or like in college or somewhere else, like inside Belarus or Russia, they can't speak English. You really have to learn it by yourself or with the teachers. So for example, I had a tutor and I still have it. So yeah, that's why I have my professional A2 level of English.
kind of similar. They teach us English almost when we're like 7, 8 years old. And also, like Instagram and TikTok, the English is like on every day.
In Belarus, we learn English from the first grade, I think, but people don't really speak English. Only those who go abroad.
That's what I'm saying.
I think it's kind of similar in Poland, like we learn English in school, but if you don't work with the language or if you don't go abroad, they don't really use it.
That's really interesting. You know why? Because Belarusian people, like people from Belarus, they're talking Russian, actually, like our mother language is Russian. So we learn Belarusian, but actually maybe 5% can really speak it. Russian language is really huge. More than 200 million people can speak it. That's why all the movies, cartoons, and different kind of like entertainment stuff are in Russian. So you don't need to learn English. But if you're from Czech Republic or like some small country, like Slavic one, you have to learn English because it's everywhere. That is my theory, I guess.
Right, for Slovakia, I would say the
I was in Slovakia once.
younger people now consume more media in English or play games in English, so that's how people interact with the language more compared to the older generation. So I would say the younger generations are becoming more comfortable with English.
Similar to Bulgaria as well. Like I feel from Gen X onwards, people are more familiar.
How many people are living in Bulgaria? 6.4 million people. And what about Slovakia? I guess less. 5.4 million. And what about Czech Republic? Almost 11 million. That's more than Belarus.
With the language and are comfortable using it, but older generation would be more comfortable with Russian.
US English, we pronounce it country.
In Bulgaria, we say strana.
In
Ah.
Russia, we say strana.
In Serbia, we say
Hey, I want to guess the words. I don't want to know the translation before I try to. Okay, not a big deal. We're here like not just for entertainment. We're here to learn something new. So that's why we're here, guys.
zemlja.
In Czech we say zemlje.
In Poland, we say kraj.
In Belarus, we say krajina.
In
That's
Slovakia, we say krajina.
Oh.
I think the first couple.
Yep, yeah, we have the phrase "Моя країна Belarus," like my country is Belarus, but it's something from the heart, like "Моя країна Belarus," something very patriotic.
Russian was different. But they just all sound different. I'll never guess it.
At least there's a K sound, country,
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
krajina, maybe. I would expect her to say a similar
For
word.
us, zemlya means land.
Oh, similar.
In US
Same in Russian.
English, we say human.
In Bulgaria, we say
Човек.
човек.
Човек. Wow.
In Russia, we say человек.
In Serbian, we say човек.
In Poland, we say людина. No, it's Ukrainian version of the man. Човік. I guess the same.
In Czech we say člověk.
In Poland, we say człowiek.
In Belarus, we say človek.
In Slovakia, we say človek.
Not so far.
You just add like an L to it, no? See, that's what I mean with it. I think you guys sound softer because you add like little L's.
Generally sounds all similar. There's like slight difference, like an extra L-ish sound, but I wouldn't know either way. In the US, we say city.
In Bulgaria, we say grad.
In Russia, we say город.
That's true.
In Serbian, we say grad.
Czech, we say miesto.
In Poland, we say miasto.
In Belarus, we say город.
In Slovakia, we say mesto.
So in our language,
So we've got miasto and hrad. Some small difference. In Russian, of course, it's город. Like we have more O here. In Belarusian, it's город. Yeah? Or what? I forgot already.
In Belarus, we say
Yeah.
город.
so in our languages, mesto is place.
Oh, same, yeah.
Czech, Poland.
We have the
Yeah,
same.
and the Slovak we have like similar, it's just like a little different, but the rest is the grad.
It's interesting
I guess this girl can beat my face. Like she's so, I don't know. Her vibe from Czech Republic, this one, is so hard. Like she's like UFC fighter.
because you would think that like the same countries would group together each time, but it's always different ones.
In the US,
That's because language is really flexible shit. And people create language, actually. That's why, I don't know your mother language, you can write it in the comment, but actually, you are changing it all the time. And you use different words all the time. Some of them are just trendy, but some of them just started to be useful. For example, I stole the word siblings from English to Russian. Because like in Russia, you don't have the word sibling, but it's very useful fucking word. So I have two sisters, and if someone asks me about them, I have to say that I have two sisters. Like, how to explain that? So if I want to say siblings in Russian, I have to say my brothers and sisters. So I have two brothers and sisters. У меня, типа, несколько братьев и сестер. Like that. But English version is so useful. That's why I installed it. And a lot of stuff happened with all the languages. That's why they're so mixed.
we say school.
In Bulgaria, we say училище.
In Russia, we say школа.
That's
In
true.
Serbian, we say школа.
In Czech,
Serbia. It's really easy to work with you for me. In Poland, школа.
In Poland, we say szkoła.
In Belarus, we say школа.
In Slovak, we say škola.
Actually, školu is like a word that we used to use back in the days.
in Czech, the učiliště is kind of like high school, just without the diploma. Like
Yeah, it comes from the word učiti, which means to learn. So it's like a learning place, which makes sense. What do you think of?
The rest sounded similar to school-ish, kind of.
If you say školu in Bulgaria, everybody will understand what it is.
In the US, we say book.
In Bulgaria, it's kniga.
In Bulgaria, we say kniga.
In Russian, it's
In
kniga.
Russia, we say kniga.
Wow, those are strange letters here, but it's still kniga.
Serbian, we say kniga.
in Czech, we say kniha.
Książka. I know this word, and that is fucking insane. Poland. I just like, no, I have no problem with you, Poland, but książka? Książka, that is the hardest way to say kniga. That is the hardest way to say book. The hardest one. Książka. And you see this A letter with some strange shit. It's ksion. Like the N sound is here in this letter. Hello again. Just want to say that if you like my videos and you want to support my channel, to see more content here, you can do it on Patreon. A link in the description. I will try to record some content there and here. Like that would be great. Like you are the best person ever. Like the beautiest one. Your penis is so huge, and like you're so deep person. Okay, thanks. Really, thanks a lot for your support. You're like the best love in the world. Thanks.
In Poland, we say książka.
In Belarus, we say kniha.
In Slovak, we say
My
kniha.
God.
What happened? What did you say?
Książka.
Książka.
It sounds like
It's książka. Yeah.
koszka, like cat.
They really like the sh sound.
It's like the Polish thing.
So does it sound similar to you?
Some Polish wife. Przyjaciel, książka, przyjaciele. Oh! A cool fact about the Polish language. Shop in the language, like grocery store, is sklep. Like idzie do sklepu, it means like I'm going to the shop, to the store, grocery store. But in Russian, sklep means the place where like the corpse is laying down. Like this, like the grave. How to say that? Sklep. So the big grave. Fun fact.
No, not even.
She pronounces the g sound a little bit. Kniha.
So I noticed
Kniha. It's h sound. One more fun fact about Belarusian language, Russian language, and all that stuff. What happened? So majority of Belarusian people talking Russian. And for some period of time, this h sound, people were shaming because of that sound, because it sounds like you're from the small village. So then you say something like, my name is Gaля, меня зовут Галя. That means that you're from the village, and that is not so cool. Cool is to be from the city. And that was when I was young. This he sound means something, not something bad, but like you're like from the village.
Kniha.
So I noticed you guys have a different ending. Some ended with like a k sound and some ended with like a h sound. Do you know if there's like a reason for that?
When you're here just to please continue.
No, but in Russia they don't say like h and they say g, and we in Czech we have h.
I know the letters are a little different, but are there any different pronunciation of the same looking letter?
Yeah.
That's what she said. Like this g sound looks the same, sounds really different. Like a little bit different.
Russian vowels are pronounced differently than Serbian. We say a, e, o, u, but your O's are sometimes a sounds.
I mean, only like in pronunciation. Yeah.
There are some letters that are specific to the countries. For example, you guys have U with a circle.
I know about Polish a bit, and they have some strange letters. But it's really useful. Actually, it's useful. Except these fucking vowels, these dots, or how we can call it. This A, E, and something else. Or
Wo. So there's different sounds, but we can still like figure it out.
In the US, we say food.
In Bulgaria, we say hrana.
Bulgaria, what happened? In Russian, it's еда.
In Russia, we say еда.
In Serbian, we say hran.
Okay, I got it.
In Czech we say yidlo.
In Poland, we
Jedzenie.
say jedzenie.
In Belarus, we say jeza.
In
Yeah,
Slovak,
I can say jeża, like with a ž sound.
we say jedlo.
But we say jade.
Jedlo is pretty close to jiblo, what mean a harsh version to name the face. Like if some Russians tell you завали ебало, or ебло, and that means that he's really in stress. That means like shut your fucking mouth, I guess. So, and jedlo is pretty close to the word jeblo.
As well, like a meal. So
In Serbian, we also say yellow. Hrana is kind of like food itself, and yellow is like a meal.
Yellow's a color. So confused what you're talking about.
So, like I've never heard it like hrana. I don't know. It like,
Same.
sounds so funny to me. I don't know.
That's true.
In the US, we say
In Bulgaria, it's voda.
water.
in Bulgaria, we
That was random stuff. I don't know Bulgarian.
say voda.
In
In Russian, it's voda.
Russia, we say voda.
In Serbian, we say voda.
Cool,
In Czech we say voda.
cool,
In Poland we say voda.
cool.
In Belarus we say voda. In
cool,
Slovak we say
cool.
voda.
Bingo! That's a Slavic bingo. We can use the word voda everywhere. Voda, water. Guys, God bless America. God bless Slavic people. We find the fucking one word what's working everywhere. The best moment in this video is right here. If you didn't push a like button before, like it's time to. We fucking find this word.
For the W, they would just pronounce it as like a V if it was in English, but yeah, it sounds the same. Well, stereotypically, I learned that it's kind of like a harsher sound, but not from what I've heard today. It sounds a lot softer, actually. I think it was just movies and, media makes it sound.
Yeah, American media really tried to show this Russian accent like brat, как дела, брат? But actually no one talks like that. Like we have just, of course it's strong letters, but not so strong. Like, чел, салют, как дела, как у тебя настроение? Все хорошо? Ну и славненько. You see, nothing hard here.
Sound like it's very rough.
I saw a comedian make a joke about it. Like when Russian people speak English,
It's like vice versa of English.
the accent sounds harsh, but
I heard another joke.
when you hear them speak their own language, it sounds much softer than it actually is.
In the US, we say airport.
In Bulgaria, it's самолет осад, I don't know.
In Bulgaria, we say letište.
In Russia, we say
Airport or airport.
aeroport.
In Serbian, we say aerodrom.
In Czech we say letiště.
Poland, we say lotnisko.
In Belarus we say aeroport. In Slovak we say letisko.
You can hear that a lot of Belarusian words sounds pretty the same as Russian one, but with these like differences. Not airport, but aeroport. But we have a lot of different words, of course, it's different language, for sure. Like we are closer to Ukrainian than to Ukrainian language than to Russian language, but still there's a lot of similarities between it, a lot of. Like phonetically, we are the similar with Ukrainian language for 90%, like Belarusian one and Ukrainian.
Two groups, one kind of sounds like airport, and then the other one's just gone.
Yeah, because you guys use the word let, which
Like flight, yeah, lotnisko.
means flight.
In the US, we say
Poland. I know. You're here. Samochód sounds cool. Really cool. And that explains a lot. Samochód. Actually, if you will try to translate it, that means like self-going. Approximately. You can write the comment. But that's really cool. But that is so different from the Russian version that's insane. In Russian, it's машина.
Area we say kula.
Or like cola, like Coke, like not the Coke. Coke. That's the big difference. But I really like both of them. Okay. Автомобиль. That's different version how to say car in Russian. So we have the variant of машина or автомобиль.
Or автомобиль.
In Russia, we say автомобиль or машина.
Okay, in Serbian we say also kola or
Cola?
automobil.
Cola?
In Czech, we say automobil or just auto.
Cool.
In Poland, we say auto or samochód.
What? Like, so
Samochód.
it's going like on its own?
Yeah.
In Belarus, we say machina.
In Slovakia, we say auto.
Samochod means to walk by yourself.
Yeah, it means like walking by yourself.
Well, which makes automobile, those are the two words, like to walk by yourself. Auto means, that makes sense. It's just pure translation.
Machina. Yeah, it's like machine.
in the US, we say doctor.
In Bulgaria, it's doctor.
In Bulgaria, we
Great.
say лекар или доктор.
In Russia, we say врач or doctor.
I just tried to remember all Polish words in my head, and it's lekarz, as I remember it right. Guys from Poland, God bless that you exist. Okay, really, I want to move to Poland and see what's there, how it's to live there, but maybe not in this year.
Kar or doctor.
In Czech, we say lekarz or doctor.
In Poland, we say lekarz or doctor. It's exactly.
In Belarus, we also say lekar or doctor.
In Slovakia,
And lekar or lekarz sounds like something from the past, like 12th century, and you have your own lekarz, like the doctor who treat you by I don't know, by the grass, by something strange plants. That sounds like lekarz, like close to the Witcher, actually. That is pretty close.
we say lekar or doctor.
Do you guys be saying the English word, or is it just like in your respective language that word exists?
I think it depends on their level also of education, I feel like, and their specialism. Because if you would just talk generally maybe about a doctor, you'd be like, oh, I need to go to the lekar.
We also use it as PhD.
Yeah.
Yeah? What is PhD? And almost everyone agreed, and I have no clue what the hell is that. Okay guys, that's all for today. Thank you for watching me. This is my video. Don't forget, like button, all that stuff. You're the best person in the world. See you next time. Bye.